Okay, hi there folks. Next up, got a box opening for you. So we've seen a few other places, but I want to take my own look. We have Kinetic's new Pucara, so Argentinian strike aircraft. Again, obviously as a bit of a pairing with the Harrier from the other week. So we shall take a look. So it's part of the gold line, so it should be one of the better ones. So nice new mould. I've always liked kind of the look of the Pucara, to be honest, especially from the side. Looks very sharp, like very sleek. Even though it might be a prop aircraft, it is quite potent. So 1/48 scale. Again, I do love how they put the sizes of the completed model here. So it will be about 297 millimeters in length and about 302 width. So you're going to need a fair size space for it. Decals by Cartograph and designed by Two Bob. So happy. On the outside here we have a little bit of blurb about the aircraft and some pictures of the real thing, and a few more bits and pieces about what they think of the kit. It is kit number K48078. We have some markings here for the Argentinian Air Force, of course. Also the Uruguayan with what looks like a sort of hog's mouth on it there, which is pretty cool. Nothing on the other side. So let's take a look. Again, as always, I haven't had a look myself yet. I always try and keep it, open to what we've got. So we have, first of all, clear parts to take a look at. Of course, obviously supplied by my usual friends at MGR. Go and check them out. We have one main bag and a bag for the instructions. Why the instructions need a bag of their own, I don't know. But let's find out. I assume it keeps the decals all nice, but seems a bit excessive. Let's put that over there for now. Okay. Alright, we should have some other bits here somewhere. Oh, we do. Oops, sorry, it's not the camera. Wait for that. We've got some decals there and a teeny little bit of etch. Go on, we'll have a look at that first. I know I don't normally, but since it's here, a teeny tiny little bit of etch for some details. That looks quite nice. And the decals, quite simple, not much there. Very simple. It's the Argentinian, and that's for the Uruguayan one there with that super cool hog. He is really cool, I've got to admit. I like that. And a bit of a sucker for some interesting markings. Let's put that and that safely aside. Right, let's take a look at the instructions. So, black and white instructions. Again, nice little blurb about the aircraft there. As is Kinetic's way, we have services card if you need any after spare parts. Breakdown of the main kit there. Paint scheme, again, working out in RMIG, Vallejo, GSI, Tamiya, and Humbrol. So you should be able to figure out from that. Starting from the inside, those really nice ejection seats with the big headrests, quite famous looking. We've got some PE straps and stuff going on there. Instrument panels going in, and then we're onto the main wing. We've got a little section there depending on exactly which one you want to do, so be aware of that if you want to put the central pylon in. And again, some options there of bits to open up depending on which version you're going for. Again, it kind of shows off the lines from the side there, so I am a fan. We've got nose wheel bay being put together just there. Some sidewall detail on both sides there, and still not being sandwiched together though. So we're then on to the wing section. So first this wing, building up the our engine and main undercarriage, and then the front of the engine just there, and what looks like some pylons, and then again opposite on the other wing. Tail sections, these are always quite a weak point on a Pucara model, for those of you who have been unfortunate enough to build the special hobby one like me. So be very careful. It'd be interesting to see exactly how they fix the tails there so they're nice and strong. However, a little bit on the combing, wing section going on, remembering to add weight because this will tail sit in a heartbeat if you don't. We've got some smaller details for the flaps going on there, and then it's onto the undercarriage, which all looks quite nice. Some little focus detail pictures there. All looks quite simple. Undercarriage doors going on, more flaps and deflectors for the engines just there on both sides, first side and then the other side. Some smaller details, little aerials, etc. You might want to leave them off till just at the end, but also some details just around there for some avionics, I guess. More little aerials and bits and pieces, and onto the canopy. Again, whether or not you want it open or closed, and some more details, props going together and then being put on. A little bit of PE detail dotted about. I guess you could do that halfway through construction. Pylons and tanks. Doesn't look like I've got anything really interesting for those pylons. So obviously if you do want this one armed up to the teeth, you might have to look at the aftermarket. So we have Argentinian Air Force here, Major Carlos Tumba. Looks like a famous one, I think. A511, I think that might be the one at Cosford. So it's your classic Pucara look. And then you got the one from the Uruguayan Air Force. I mean, these would be nicer in colour if I'm completely honest, but other than that, instructions are workable. So have a quick look at this clear sprue. And then we'll be on to the... Oh, shit. This is the problem when you have to be really, really careful when things aren't like individually bagged or looked after. It has knocked the main canopy off, so I'm hoping it's not damaged, so we'll have a look at that in a minute. Front windscreen looks very, very nice. Very, very clear. Thankfully, I don't think there's ended up with any damage from the main canopy being pulled off. I do apologise, I should have left that off. There's some smaller little windows just there. Bear with me 1 second whilst I make sure that that doesn't happen again. Do apologise, very unprofessional. So main canopy, let's have a look at it, make sure it hasn't been damaged too badly. You know what, I think I've managed to get away with that perfectly. So this is the main canopy, all one piece. It is crystal clear. I'm seeing virtually no distortion whatsoever. That is stunning. And looks like it's gone very slightly matte where you will apply the paint to. So we're loving that. I am going to put that to one side so I can separately wrap it though before it goes away. Right then, main parts. So all in one bag. Don't like it, not a fan. We've just seen why. These parts can easily get damaged. Again, for your gold line, you think you'd be a little better, but never mind. So yeah, loads and loads of parts have fallen off. So trouble checking the bag for anything else. It looks like basically the sort of nose cones for the engines have been knocked off. They don't look damaged though. They look quite nice and sharp, so we'll put those to one side. Back in the box so they can't go anywhere. Right then. Okay, let's take a look. So, main fuselage parts. We have a nice matte finish going on here. We've got some lovely detail down the front. Nice sharp detail. It looks like the connection for the wings can be nice and chunky. Again, let's take a look at the tail here. So it does look like there's a little section there, and then that tail will attach to that. So it does look like it's going to be fairly positive, with a large slot in the middle there. So we're liking that. And again, basically the opposite on the other side. Gun trenches look nice as well, very sharp. Some nice riveting detail around those. Tail planes, again, looking fab. We've got combing there, some detail just from behind the cockpit, and a little bit for inside. So liking that very much. On the inside, again, nothing in the way of injection marks that will be anywhere you'll see. Everything's well out of the way. There is a couple just here, but again, they'll be covered by that section that goes in there, so we don't care about those. There's not really much to see. There's a little bit of detail there, but again, most of that will be covered with other parts. So, yeah, like that. We have sprue C here with some engine parts with some smaller details just there. Looking good, some little vents. Clean off a little bit there. These bomb racks do look nice and detailed. Again, showing there's nothing to go on them. Looks like we've got all the parts for the ejection seat here. So as you saw, multi-part, looks good. The wheels look really nicely detailed for kit parts. Don't think there's any real need. They are bulged, but they don't particularly look flat, so I'd have to have a look at the real thing, see exactly how pumped up they normally are. Those nice straight cut props look nice. Yeah, liking those. And again, there wasn't. Oh, no, they do. Got a little flat spot just there. So yeah, we're loving those wheels. So yes, they do have a flat spot just there, and say they are nicely bald. So we're loving those wheels. They're really nice. No need for aftermarket there. And we have another sprue here again with the other wheels. Got the legs, they look nice. Not seeing any flash or anything on any of these. Morgan, okay. And smaller aerials, even on these smaller, tiny little delicate parts, there's no flash whatsoever. Don't know if these need drilled out. Can have a look at those, I guess. Have another one, which looks basically the same. Yeah, another sprue C, so we have a second sprue C. Obviously the sides. And then we've got the next most important one, which will take some time over. This is sprue B, which has the upper wings. Let's get if I can catch that in the light. They look nice. I always wondered about this section on one of them. It always looks like it should have a wing fold, but actually doesn't. We have the instrument panels just there. They look okay. Be nice, I think, if maybe one of the aftermarket guys throws in a really detailed one, but apart from that, would be fine. That's one of the main wheel wells, which looks really nice. Again, especially nice for a kit part. The nose wheel. Oh wow, look at that. That nose bay looks fantastic. More chair parts. We've got those huge tanks. I'm going to go for those. I guess no, sorry, that's the centre tank. Sorry, that makes more sense. We have the lower wing, which again has similar detail in this kind of section. Loads of beautiful detail in that centre. So that looks fab. That's the other main wheel well there. And on the flip, again, doesn't really matter because all of this will be out of sight. We've got a few ejection marks around. be a little bit careful with the ones towards the wingtips, just in case there's any fitment issues, but I can't see it being any problem at all. I really can't. Well. So, Kinetic Gold's Pucara. I reckon that's going to make up a really handsome beast. I was lucky with the canopy. That was unfortunate that got knocked off, but overall it does look really nice. To be honest, actually looking through the whole kit, markings look nice, detail looks nice. Maybe consider some an aftermarket instrument panel, but that is about it, really. I honestly can't see any other reason why you would want anything to add to this. It looks like a fantastic kit, and if you like your Cold War, or if you've got a nice Harrier GR1/3 to go with it, I suggest you buy one, because I reckon it'll look absolutely lovely. As always, please comment, please like. Always good to know what people prefer to see, and I'll see you soon. Take care.